Upper Fort Agauda, a centrally protected monument of national importance, Candolin. In 1500 CE, Afonso de Albuquerque conquered the city of Goa, Old Goa, with its natural harbors and navigable rivers by driving away the force of Ismail Adil Shah 1510 CE to 1534 CE, the Sultan of Bijapur. After their firm establishment in Goa, the Portuguese faced much opposition from other European invaders like the French, the Dutch, and the English. The Dutch, who started coming to India in the year 1599 CE, became the major threat to the Portuguese colony in Goa that necessitated the construction of a fort on the mouth of river Mandovi for keeping a strict vigil. Therefore, a fort with an extensive circumference around the Agauda plateau was constructed in the year 1612 during the tenure of Governor Luis Relenso da Tavera 1609 to 1612 CE. It was named Agauda, meaning a place of water in Portuguese, constructed in two segments, twice the upper and the lower. The upper Fort Agauda was known as Fortaleza Real, as the Royal Fort, while the lower Fort Agauda was called Praca da Santa Catarina. Shaped like a star, the upper Fort Agauda stands at the height of 260 feet above sea level, covering an area of 95,768 square meters. This fort is located at a prominent geographic location, forming a triangle with the promontory of the fort at Cabo and Maracoa respectively. The fort is surrounded by a dry moat from three sides which are attached to the mainland, measuring 6.5 meters in width, 5.20 meters in depth, and it's cut directly into the laterite hillock, and the laterite removed from it was used for the construction of the upper Fort Agauda. The fort consists of a structure like the gunpowder room, the house of the captain of fort, the water tank, and the lighthouse, which are covered with cell paraffin wall. The two long stairways originating from the seaside of the upper Fort Agauda connected to the fortification of the lower Fort Agauda. The water tank. This flat rectangular platform with small windows in the encircled area of the paraffin wall is an underground water storage chamber or tank. The storage capacity of this water tank is 2,376,000 gallons. There are 5 divisions inside the tank with a support of 16 huge columns carved in the bedrock. A small staircase is provided at the entry gate to descend. It was used for the storage of sweat water collected by the rain. The flat surface around the tank was given a slope toward the inlets, and small waterways were provided for collecting the rainwater. This water was then drained to the tank through underground pipes in the lower Fort tank, which also had natural springs. The sweet water so collected was supplied to the ship anchored at the bay through the pipes. This system of drinking water supply at Fort Agauda holds a distinct place in the fort architecture of India. The laterite quad for both the cistern was used for the construction of the fortress. The lighthouse, a flight of steps at the entrance, leads to the top portion of the fort, where an open flat square area is constructed. This open area connects the entry to the lighthouse and the paraffin wall. The lighthouse is round in shape, having circular steps to reach on top. The lighthouse tapers upwards, measures 10 meters tall, and has a diameter of 12 meters. The exact date of the construction of the lighthouse is not known, but it was likely built with the fort itself. Initially, it emitted light once in 7 minutes. Later, it was updated to emit light in alternating 30 seconds intervals. However, It was abandoned in 1976 when the new lighthouse was built nearby. The fortification wall of laterite stone at Lower Fort Agauda measures 570 meters in the north section. The northwest section, at measuring 950 meters approximately, is under the protection of ASI Goa Circle. The approximate length of the fortification wall is 4,862 meters that exists as per the above direction. There are 9 strategically placed bastions at different intervals. There is an extended bastion likely built in 1635 in a circular shape and joined to land by a short causeway. It was named the Queen Maria Bastions following the tradition to name all the bastions of the Agauda fort. The 2 long stairways originating from the seaside of the upper fort Agauda connected it to the fortification of the lower fort Agauda or Praca Santa Catarina. This area was used for storing fresh water, and residences for the officers were also constructed nearby. Later on, this area was adapted as a jail for the prisoners during the Portuguese regime, and renowned freedom fighters of Goa were imprisoned there.